Welcome, everybody. I'm Juliana Campos from Pocante Network in Brazil. We're a group of professionals from different areas that work together to support NGOs on flourishing and being more autonomous. Today, we're showing you how we conducted our ACT matrix from ProSocial within our association. But what is ProSocial? ProSocial is a scientific and practical method that make people work together in collaboration and keep them connected by their hearts. How is it like? We'll show you. So ProSocial has 8 core design principles. And before implementing our matrix, the ACT matrix, we had to check these principles and see how we were regarding them. And most of the principles, we had good rates. And we understand that this is due to the implementation of sociocracy that supports shared identity and purpose and fair and inclusive decision-making, authority to self-govern, and some others. But sociocracy does not have specific set of processes and standards for conflict resolution. It has a really good relationship with nonviolent communication, but it's not set. So Sociocracy Brazil realized that here in Brazil, we need relational meetings. We need to give effort to make people speak about what they feel. So feeling is really important here in Brazil. That's why ProSocial is very welcome right here. So we just realized that the core design principle called fast and fair conflict resolution at Pocante was some kind of a problem. And that's why we focus on specific on this topic, on the matrix. So the ACT matrix, which means Acklowledge and Commitment Training matrix, support us on understanding these core design principles that we were kind of lacking and needed more focus. So during a face-to-face meeting we had to celebrate the signature of our statute and all the legal procedures to set our association. We had an online group of 2 members. One of them were new member, one was founder. And here we had 5 founders and 3 new members that just got in. So first, what I did, so the ACT matrix works basically thinking about feelings and thoughts, and external, so what we do actually, and also toward what we want, what is positive, in a way what we should avoid or deal somehow, manage somehow. So the first question I gave to the group was, regarding this principle, fast and fair conflict resolution, what matters most to Pocante? And then the group start to say, okay, nonviolent communication, clarity, honesty, mediation, breathing is very important, serenity, patience, respect. So everything that makes you feel good when thinking about fast and fair conflict resolution. So the second, I said, okay, if Pocante would live according to what matters, these topics, these feelings, okay, we want just good feelings, what would we do to solve conflicts? So we would talk, we would drink and celebrate, that is very important in Brazil, we would listen, we would give more than demand from others, we would share, would recognize, let go, some other things. And then they were pretty excited talking about these positive things. We would do lots of things and blah, 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 lots of ideas of actions. And then I came to the left part of the matrix, which thoughts and feelings then come internal again, could emerge in Pocante that would move us from the direction of this paradise that we settle. And they start to think about specific conflicts we already had, internal or external. So we would feel frustrated, some thoughts of tension, fear, intolerance, impatience, rudeness, indifference. I would feel all of these. I would think about all of these. And then based on this, what would people see from Pocante if we would stuck into these feelings and thoughts like here? So externally, what would others see? We would scream, cry, hit, block, lie, judge, expose, oppress, ignore the problem, humiliate. And then it's interesting because the group started to discuss a lot about these. Oh, I would do this, that, lots of bad things. So we finished thinking, I would do lots of things. I would destroy the Pocante peace, I would say. And then in last, we would think which strategy could help us to move from this quadrant 3 of feelings to move to the right side. What could we do right now to avoid, or if we have already some conflicts or feelings like this, tension, fears, what could we do? And here in Pocante, we have a road called Take Care of People. And I'm one of the persons that supports this role. And this was an amazing and rich context for us. So the group came up with some ideas. So we should stimulate individual therapy, self-knowledge. We would do more get-together. We need more get-together, face-to-face, but with pandemia, with COVID, we would make more Zoom happy hours and so on. Stimulate self-knowledge. We would set a support group, so especially new members could feel like in a family, like in a warm place, and not be scared of not knowing everything that it's called or understanding. So, or have a mentor or someone like this, but have a group that they can feel comfortable within. Also, there was an idea of a program called Anonymous Tensions, because they said, since we're a new group, we don't feel confidence to talk about feelings already in the beginning. So why not have some kind of a tool that I can just put my tension away without giving my name? And after a while, when I feel confident, I have the chance of explaining and exposing myself. There's also the green red zone exercise we started, so like schedule this and make this. And I would like to highlight 2 actions. First is set a heart group. And this was amazing. This was pretty, surprising. Most of the members are women. And so here, founders, we have 11 founders and we have 3 men of the founders, and something similar with the new members. So what's done is one of the founders, we're together since February, like 9 months, 8 or 9 months. And one of the guys, a traditional lawyer, traditional family, very straight and focused, and we value diversity a lot. So what we did, what he suggests is like, in these 8 months, I have increased myself. I have learned so much about myself, more than in the last years. So maybe we could set a place, a set group to talk about feelings, and to especially for men. And the other guys that were in the group, in the room, said, oh, that would be nice, because it's really hard for us. It's not that we don't want to, it's just we feel uncomfortable, especially with so many women that are so powerful. So what we transformed this into a project already, like 2 weeks after conducting the ACT matrix. The role of taking care of people took this, got a psychologist that works with men in an NGO project around here. And he's now with Pocante, starting with these 3 guys from Pocante, and now the new members, plus the husbands, boyfriends, sons, male partners, or anybody that are boys and men that would benefit from this. And after a while, after they get together and to find themselves and to be more comfortable, then of course it's pretty needed to combine with a woman so we can have a good relationship and good gender talks, I mean, to learn from each other. And the second project that we already started is called to conduct a nonviolent communication circle. And this was interesting because we already conducted a few months later, but this came up from a new member. She had just arrived. It was like the celebration of the contract and the join of these new members. And she said, I have a brother that works with nonviolent communication. I can learn from it and maybe I can test it because I have already joined some groups and I would like just to test, is it possible if I just study and talk with him and come here and conduct? And then we set up this project. Of course, why not? Let's test, let's make people learn. We'll learn and we'll give you feedbacks of how to conduct this better, and you will give feedback from us how was the experience. So and this made us pretty excited about the results of such a simple matrix, such a simple exercise that we invested some times, and collectively the collective intelligence came up and built amazing projects that starts with a heart. So when I say that ProSocial connects people through their hearts, it's because before thinking about actions to solve problems or to set goals, we need to engage people deeply. And what we have here in this matrix is, first of all, think about feelings. And maybe not think about, just feel and expose these feelings, because these projects right here came up from their hearts. So they will engage themselves to make it happen and to participate and make everything and make Pocante better, because that's what we want for Pocante. We want a healthy environment, a peaceful environment, a joint combined environment where everybody is happy and satisfied and with their own groups and with themselves. Yeah, like it?